Hey guys, Paradox here, and we're playing Duel Portal, and uh, I'm finally getting this going on. So like I said, this is going to be my sort of anti-support for the Greek god decks. So this deck is Titans. We've got Palace, Styx. Oh, I have to fix her name. That P should be capital. Not that big deal though. Ooh, Earthbounds. Interesting. Mm. Underrun, synchro summon one. Huh. And if you haven't noticed, these do have the fake typing of ancient. Because, for one, I couldn't really think of a good typing to give them as Titans. And for two, I already gave another fake typing to the 3 primordial, which their typing is primordial, which are Gaia, Uranus, and what's this? Huh. Blind Walker. Okay, are these tuners? Nope. Earthbound Fusion. This is something. Well, at least I've got sticks to protect. Ooh. Earthbound Servant. Geokraken. Ooh. Fusion weapon. What level is this? Okay, well, you can use that. I should say that you can't remove the counters the same turn they are summoned, because that makes them super unfair, especially if you have Themis on the field, since she doesn't really have a downside. By the way, if you've ever seen those statues that they have like courts on TV shows and stuff, where it's a blindfolded woman holding a sword and a scale, Themis is the person that's based off of. Oh, what's this? Earthbound Beginning. Declares an attack. No effect. I know these cards seem like super OP, but they're actually meant to be. I do want to nerf them so that they are less OP, but I'm still working on that, so give me suggestions. Anyway, let's go into the deck editor and look at what these guys can do, since you did not see all of them. We've got Kronos, who has the same basic idea as the gods themselves. Special summon him while you control Titan monster. While it's on the field, monsters with an equal to or higher level than this card cannot be summoned, which that's the main thing that makes this anti-support for the gods, because if I do... these guys are all level 8, so while Kronos is on the field, you can't summon any gods, pretty much. It gains 1000 attack for each Titan monster. This card's level is increased by 1, maximum 12 for each punishment counter on it. It cannot attack while it has a punishment counter on it, though. And unlike the other ones, he can't get rid of his punishment counters on his own. So Atlas, you saw, his attack is halved and his defense is doubled while he has one and can't attack. You can remove a punishment counter from it to place it on a Titan monster you control. I think I'm going to change that so that you have to wait a turn to do it. Tell me what you guys think about that. Prometheus. While it has a punishment counter, it cannot attack, but during your standby phase, you inflict 500 to your opponent for each punishment counter on it. You can target one monster with a punishment counter on it, remove one punishment counter from that card and place it on this card. So this card actually can't take punishment counters off of itself. Minoetius, same thing. When you can summon it without tributing, and if you do, you place a punishment counter on it. While it has a counter on it, it must attack if able, and cannot... Oops, that's a typo. Gonna have to fix that guy, because he must attack if able, but it can't attack while it has a punishment counter on it. Yeah, that's... yeah. Palace, you saw, he can only attack if he was attacked already, and only the monster that already attacked him, if he has a punishment counter. Rhea, the Titan Queen, while it has a punishment counter on it, no other Titan monster can be summoned. So while she's on the field and she has a punishment counter, you can't summon anything. So if she's all you have, then you're pretty much stuck. It can't attack while you have one on it either, and you can remove it to place on a Titan monster. Styx, you saw, while she has one on her, it cannot be destroyed and can't attack. While it doesn't have one on her, no other Titan monster can be destroyed. Then we've got Themis, which you saw. You can remove a punishment counter from her to destroy one card your opponent controls, but it cannot attack while it has them. I'm going to also say it can't attack if it uses that effect, because there's a loophole to that. If it only has one, and you use the effect, well then guess what? You can attack now. Then we've got the Scythe of Domination. Can only be equipped to Kronos. Once per turn, you can lower the equipped monster's level by 1 or remove one punishment counter from the equipped monster. See, that's what gets them off him. Take control of a monster your opponent controls. Heart of the True God. Activate only while you control Kronos. All Titan monsters on the field and in your hand have their original levels become 4 while this card is on the field. If Kronos is removed from the field, destroy this card. Let's see, and then down here we've got these guys. Tartarus, Grave of the Immortals. I showed you these guys. They can be played as field. They have to be played as field spells before you can summon them as monsters, and they're pretty interesting. They're in my side deck just because I don't necessarily use them. But anyway, I'm not gonna release these cards yet, because I want to know what you guys think about how I should nerf them, because I think they're way too powerful, even though they're meant to be extremely strong. But you guys tell me what you think, and once I do release these, I'd love to see you guys make a deck using any of my god cards with them, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But anyway, this film was brought to you by Paradox Productions, and I'll see you guys next time. And I know this was short, but I've already discussed this. They're going to be short most of the time because it's hard to get duels and it's just complicated. Bye.